currently taking a 3 month sabbatical to see if I'm really about that founder life. And as an undiagnosed type A, of course I have a plan. So, welcome to Founder Fridays, a weekly accountability video series where I will be recounting how I'm progressing on my goals, my projects, and the things that I'm working on. And basically, to give you a glimpse into how I'm planning, how I'm strategizing, the effort that goes behind the scenes of building an amazing, globally and internationally recognized creative studio, period. So I literally will go through everything that I got done in a week, kind of like so you can see my thinking process, how I'm approaching the work that I'm currently doing. Okay, so the bulk of my attention right now is going towards This Is Your Archive. I'm building out a community curated archive that will be obviously under my creative studio, but the idea is to do these pop-up installations around different themes, around different events, around different occurrences. And I want to build out this framework so that it can be easily malleable to like fit into different spaces. I can bring it to a conference, I can bring it to an event. I'm aiming for festivals in the future, you know what I mean? And so you're seeing the early days of like, do she really got it? Is she really gonna do it? We don't know. Tune in every Friday to see how I'm progressing on that goal. Okay. So last week, I really spent a bulk of my time thinking about social media strategy for This Is Your Archive, because at first my thinking was just make it like a marketing thing. I'm a marketing girl down to the bone. And so it's always like, not even like a trying to sell. I'm not a salesperson, but like a call to action. Give the people a clear call to, give them a CTA, give them a call to action, follow, subscribe, share. Da-da. And it's like, girl, it don't have to be like that. And so I really had to sit and spend some time thinking, how do I want our social presence to make people feel? And I really came to peace that, I want it to be like a virtual gallery. It's an archive. It's like, duh, like this makes it easy because I'm not building, I don't know. I don't want to think about anything else right now, but I'm not building out something that I need, like the call to action needs to be, I'm like, actually, no, I want it to be a virtual gallery for people. You come to our Instagram page and you come to see cute pictures and you come to see beautifully curated posts by community members, right? It's not just by us, by community members. And you kind of like get to kind of witness this thing. And when it's time to participate, you participate, and not just like submit to our open call, submit to our open call, submit to our open call, because it's not always going to be submit to our open call. Like some of them are going to be like it's all community curated, but some of them are going to be closed community. So it's going to be like only this community over here. If I'm doing it with like a conference, for example, it's only the folks who have attended that conference, who have, or a member of that creative space that can, obviously participate in the pop-up installation. And so I'm like, you know what? It doesn't have to be like a heavy marketing. Let's make it so that you come onto the page and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all these people telling stories across different ideas, across different themes, across different events. And it's a vibe and it's a good time. So that's what I did. And then so I've been posting on our Instagram at This Is Your Archive on Instagram. We are This Is Your Archive everywhere. Check out our first two posts on our Instagram. The first post was to establish it as like, this is a thing that we're doing. Like, this is a new space. We build community archives. We build, we give out communities the opportunity to tell their own stories. And so I posted that on Instagram, and I also posted it on LinkedIn. I haven't been on LinkedIn in a week. And so I don't know what the reception was like on there, but yeah, the posts are getting out and it's scary. It's vulnerable. Something that I've been working on so much and pouring my energy into every single day is now out in the world, and people are able to receive it and get, what they will from it. And so, yeah, but I feel really, really good about it. And then we posted our second post, which is, so the first one was like, hey, this is what the space is, because it's a new space. It's a new space, brand new Instagram page. So I just wanted to establish this is what you're walking into, world building. You know what I mean? Welcome to our world. And then, like, now that you're in our world, here's our pilot project. Here's the first project that we'll be working on. And so I posted these two posts. And then I also, I had friends help me review, not necessarily the Instagram post, but the postcards that I had designed. I still had friends who I was waiting on to review those postcards for me, and so they gave me some feedback. And so I'm about to start printing some more for this week to some more to pass out, and so I will be taking that feedback into account. Is that the English? I'll be taking take into consideration, child. I will be thinking about that feedback and and using it as um redesigning the next batch of graphics, right? So, and then I did a lot of sharing conversation. I just posted a video about how I lean on my community a lot to help me carry my vision. I can't carry this vision by myself, girl. You know, a lot of times I'm either too obsessed with the process, the nitty gritty, that I forget that, like, hey, you're doing an experience and you can figure out as you go. And also, you're new to this. Take your time. You're new to this. You don't have to be perfect at it, you know? And the people who get to the point where they're like, you know, by the time, like, for example, Afrotech, but now it's kind of like this is what we do. But when they first started, they had to be like, we're building an experience, and this is kind of, and now they're able to expand their capacity to have more, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be as gracious with myself as possible. Like, girl, you're doing something from the ground up. I'm doing something that I have not yet seen done in this capacity and in the way that I want it to be done. And so I want to be patient with myself as much as possible, because if I'm overwhelmed now, I can, it could all be whatever. Watch me drop this whole thing and go work at a little coffee shop and be a little barista and sit on my computer and it scrapbook all day and live my best life. Leave me alone. If this vision is getting to the point where I'm getting in my own way, hello? Yeah. All right. And then yeah, so I spent some time strategizing on our vision, our partnerships that we would like to build in the future. You know, think about like future goals. Like one thing that I practice a lot is like, where do I want to go, and then I like break it down into like, okay, where can I start today? You know, because if I just stay in my head, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this feels impossible. What do you mean? One day I would love to work with Fujifilm. Oh my gosh, like that's so scary. Girl, I said I'm taking this thing to Coachella. Do you think I believe it? No, I don't. You know what helps me? Okay. Coachella, 10 years from now. Okay. 5 years from it's 3 months, 2 months. This week, what can I do? Post one picture. You know what I mean? It's like you have to break down the vision into bite size to make it less scary. And so yeah, I you guys, I was thinking about this the some of the partnerships that I would love to build, and again the spaces that I would like to bring this experience into. And yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it so that in the future I can come back to this video like, yeah, she said it on Monday, June 8th, 2026. She said it. um Definitely Coachella, definitely Afrotech. Oh my gosh, oh my god, wait, is Afrotech already 10? By the time that they're turning 10, I will be there in Jesus name. Okay. So, and again, another bulk of all of this is sharing my vision with mentors. Get your vision in front of the people that you trust, people that you know can give you good counsel, not criticize you, not put you down, but people that you know that they already see the thing in you, they want it for you, and they want to help you steer it in the right direction. So I have a curator friend, and I run it by her, and she shares some ideas with me. And I have a mentor who works within marketing who also gave me some great insights about certain things that I was not seeing, you know? So yeah, right now I'm straddling between process, nitty gritty, and big vision. And it's like, it's intense. It's like back and forth. But these people help me with the in between. They help me with logistics, and they're helping me with experience. Oh, that's so good. Process, big vision, logistics, experience. Ooh, I think I just cracked the code. You know what I mean? Because the process is like the everyday nitty gritty. And then there's the logistics of like, okay, this is how the experience will be. Then the actual experience itself, oh my gosh, you did an amazing job. And the bigger vision is like, oh my gosh, we did good. Let's keep going. I did something there. I definitely did something there. So yeah, it's definitely been very helpful. And then yeah, I've just been posting on Instagram. Oh yeah, I created the drop event. So this is the submission form that people will use to send their pictures in. It's so easy to use. My goodness, I love it so much because I didn't want to do a Google form where pictures are like mixing with my personal pictures. What Google account to use, girl? That's too much. The drop event, the gallery can live on there forever. And again, because we're just gonna just take it within different spaces, we'll just keep working and using that system. It's wonderful. So shout out to drop event. And then yeah, that's what I got done last week. It was like a lot of strategizing, big picture thinking, but also bringing it back to what can I do today. We announced on Instagram, on LinkedIn, we're everywhere, and yeah, I'm like, you guys. Okay, now, in terms of like internally, what am I going through internally? What am I processing? I'm struggling with showing up for myself right now. I'm showing up. I feel so vulnerable. Like I can't explain it. I feel so exposed. I feel so naked, y'all. It's there's something I shared it on the This Is Your Archive and YouTube channel a couple of days ago. But like sharing your vision is scary, something like that. But truly, it is like you can only work on something internally yourself for so long. Eventually, you have to share with other people, and I think a lot of people get stuck. A lot of people get stuck in ideation. A lot of people get stuck there and they don't take action. They don't share in front of people because it's a very scary thing. You're very vulnerable. You're like, hey, I have this idea. Isn't that crazy? You know? But I think that I I put myself in situations to pull that muscle every day with by applying for grants, by applying for residencies, by submitting my work in open call. Girl, you want to get over rejection? You want to get over rejection? Just get your work out in front of everybody. But it's not easy either. I'm just like, I start off and I have like this audacity. As much as, I'm a champion of audacity, I also have moments where I'm like, girl, that was scary. That was really, really scary. It's scary to put myself out in that way. So I just like feel so mushy. I feel so mushy. I feel so vulnerable, and I'm trying to ward off the worry thoughts. My upper limit is kicking my ass right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm reading Big Leap, by Gay Hendricks. The Big Leap, and he talks about upper limits. And obviously, I'm doing the daily devotional on my LinkedIn, but my upper limits be getting to me. Like, what if this actually works out? Like, what if this actually turns into something? And so I'm just trying to let go of the worry thoughts. I'm trying to let go of what if, what will, what won't, and just look at what is, literally what is in front of you. So yeah, I feel nervous. I feel vulnerable. It's the first week. It's gonna take a second. It's just gonna take a second to get people to submit things. It's gonna take a second to get people to be motivated. But I want something meaningful. I don't care for something that's like rah rah over the top. I want it to be a meaningful experience for everyone involved. And so we're just gonna let it be what it is, child. What's out of my control is out of my control, and what is in my control is in my control. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'ma just keep doing me, and we're just gonna take it from there. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me for Founder Fridays. Come back around next week to see what I'm getting done. Again, how I'm progressing on my goals, how I'm building out This Is Your Archive. And if you're working on anything cool right now, drop it in the comments. Let's support one another. Let's be one another. Let's be each other's accountability partners. All right? Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.